To everyone and Dr. Hale. So today I want to share an incredible true story of two sisters, Yusra and Sarah Mardini, who overcome unimaginable challenges to pursue their dream. They are two Syrian sisters whose journey of survival, courage, and determination was turned into a Netflix movie called The Swimmers. It was directed by Salih El-Hosseini and written by Jack Turner. So what is the story about is this sister, Yusra and Sarah Mardini, were professional swimmers living in Syria. But when war broke out, their home was no longer safe. They had a difficult to make a decision whether they want to stay in Syria or leave everything behind and flew to Europe in search of a better future. Their journey was extremely dangerous. They traveled to Turkey where they boarded an overcrowded inflatable boat with other refugees heading towards Greece. But in the middle of the sea, the boat's engine failed and it started to sink. But what they do is, instead of panicking, Yusra and Sarah jump into the water. Using their swimming skill, they push and pull the boat for hours, helping everyone on the boat to stay afloat until they reach safety. After that, they made it to Greece and continued their journey across Europe, facing many challenges all the way, until they arrived in Germany where they started a new life. But for Yusra, her journey didn't end there. Yusra was determined to keep swimming, so she trained hard, and in 2016 she qualified to compete in Rio Olympic as a part of the refugees Olympic team. Their story is one of resilience, hope, and the most important is doesn't give up on dreams. So their story should be deserved to be told because they are a symbol of hope for many. That's all from me, and after this my members will talk about plot twists, the types of communication, and various communication.
Hi, I'm Nona Zora, and I will be talking about the plot summaries. The plot follows the life story of teenage Syrian refugees Yusra Mardini and Sarah Mardini, who swam alongside a dinghy of refugees to lighten it and eventually helps 18 refugees to reach a safety across the Aegean Sea while being smuggled from Izmir towards Lesbos. Yusra and Sarah led a happy life in Syria. They live with their parents, Izzat Mardini and Mervet Mardini. Izzat is their swimmer coach and dreams of watching them swim in the Olympics. Yusra is the strongest swimmer, while Sarah is a leader. The Syrian revolution against President Assad started a civil war in the country. 4 years later, the girls are still training, but know that Syria as a country does not exist anymore, and their goal of swimming at the Olympics is now farther than ever. The girls are regularly harassed by Assad's force, who cop a field at every checkpoint all over the city. The girls decide to migrate to Germany. Izzat felt that it is too dangerous and their refugee status will put their swimming careers at risk. Sarah feels that Izzat cares only for Yusra and not for her. Yusra has a narrow escape when her swimming competition venue is also bombed. Izzat, who is also her coach, almost died. Yusra convinces Izzat to let them cross over to Germany with their cousin Niza. The initial plan is to fly to Turkey on tourist visas, and they use a smuggler to reach the Bulgarian border. This is safer than the sea route. Izzat gives them 10k euros to start their life in the Europe. Yusra Mardini's swimming career sees her reaching the Rio 2016 Olympics as a member of the Refugees Olympic team. But even there, refugee faces discrimination. Member of the refugees Olympic team and the other swimmers believe that the refugee team was not selected on merit. Sarah comes to support Yusra at the Olympics. Yusra ends up winning her heat at the 100-meter butterfly event. She finished 41 over 45. She also competed at the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. The final credits inform that Yusra's sister, Sarah, who had returned to Lesbos as part of voluntary efforts to assist incoming refugees in 2016, had been arrested and faced charges carrying potentially long-term prison sentences if convicted. The rest of the Mardini family crossed the sea later that year and was reunited in Berlin. That's all for the plot summaries. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Siti Nurmaliskina. So today I will explain the type of communication that involve in movie swimmers. Okay, the first communication is verbal communication. There's a dialogue. Characters speak to each others in express emotion, shown plans and communication decisions, especially during intense scenes like escaping Syria and competing in swimming events. And the second is phone calls and video chats, used when the sisters talk to their family back home or cannot with others while on their journey. Okay, the second type of communication is nonverbal communication. There's a facial expression and body language. Strong emotions like fear, determination, and sadness are shown without words, especially in scenes crossing the sea or during competition. And then the second, also in non-verbal communication, is gestures, hand signals, or looks exchanged between the sisters to communicate silently during the dangerous moment. Okay, the third type of communication is written communication. There's have text message or letters could be used when characters communicate with people they cannot meet face to face. And then the second is signs or official documents, refugee papers, swimming events, registration, or official sign during their journey. And the last type of communication is the visual communication, which is symbolisms, visuals, elements like swimming pool, the sea, and life jackets symbolize hope, survival, and dreams. And then the last communication that involved in visual communication is media and news reports. Since showing the refugee crisis or Olympic coverage, the movie also represent communication through visual media.
Languages varies. I'm familiar with English and grammar. After communication with stewards, rescuers, and coaches to cultural differences, fitting the stereotypes of refugees in European societies. The cities also had differences in their future plans, adding to struggling between adapting to the new environmental and maintaining voice identity, psychological pressures, affective expansion, and communication.
For conclusion, The Swimmers isn't just a movie, it is a show the emotional and physical challenges refugees face in search their safety and better life. Other than that, despite obstacles, determination and resilience can lead to success life. Not only that, the story highlights the importance of empathy, inclusion, and support for displaced individuals worldwide. So that's all from us. Thank you.